Are you nervous?
Not with this in my hand.
Alright, well, welcome back, guys. This is One More Drink. I'm Sandra, and today I have my bestie, Turon.
Yo.
How you doing today?
Doing swell. Swell. And had some good food earlier.
Yeah, we had freaking double cheeseburger. You had a fried chicken sandwich, though.
Chicken sandwich.
Fire. But today, I forgot what the fuck it is. I need my phone. Okay, why does the trip never make it out the group chat? Why doesn't it? Well, you've had a lot of trips that made it out the group chat.
Nah, there's been a lot more that didn't make it out the group chat.
Okay, so let's make a count. Out of the ones that were planned, how many actually went through?
2.
How many were planned? Or like
a lot.
Okay, like a rough estimate, what?
20. Maybe
Jesus
around 20.
Christ. I'm not gonna lie, same here though.
They be flaking. People be flaking.
It's hard to go like on vacation with your friends, I feel like.
I think someone wants to see like the money get put up first, and then people follow.
But that's the thing.
After.
It's like getting everyone on board because everyone has different things going on. Like everyone's like in the hustle and bustle trying to do like, you know, their own shit.
Yeah, but if you plan something out like months in advance, like it's not like 2 weeks. Let's go to like Cancun for like for 7
That's not
days.
happening,
That's
right?
not happening. But like if you're like, yo, let's go to like Florida in 4 months. Like I think it's a little more doable.
Oof.
And they still flake. It's hitting, right?
Oh my god, that's really strong. I'm sipping tequila. I started a pack today where I'm only gonna drink tequila straight. No more juice. No more chasers. We're being healthy all 2023. But besides that, I mean, for me, like I went on vacations with Marjorie for the most part. Those, I know if we set something, those are going somewhere. The harder one, like, is setting a vacation with, like, my boyfriend, Jerry. That's, like, probably, like, the hardest thing. Like, that shit never goes nowhere.
Which I feel like that usually is the easiest, I think. Like,
but, like, he has such a busy schedule, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard.
Sure.
And then, like, for me to, like, meet on his same schedule is hard. And then, like, big group trips, like, we've tried, and, like, that went like, we don't even make it to a group chat. We, like, talk about it in person, and then...
a big group?
The time that we were trying to go to Cabo...
What was this?
That was not that long ago. When was it that we all hung out and that we said it? It was literally all of us. It was at Jerry's house, no?
For New Year's?
No, it was prior to that. Was it my birthday? It was my birthday. Literally on my birthday, we said that we were going to do a Cabo trip. Everyone was there.
When none of us were...
In our right mind.
Trips, I think, get brought up the most when you're...
when you're lit. Because it's like, yeah, let's do everything!
Like, I remember we went to... It was Carlson and I, like, last February, bro. Went to the city with his cousin, her friends, and... Never met any of her friends. That was the first day. And at dinner, we were talking
Cross's cousins?
Yeah, like Gabby and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That same day, as I met, like, her 2 friends, we were all talking about going to, like, Cabo or Cancun. Like, I just met you an hour ago. We were playing.
Wait, but you guys went?
No, we didn't.
But didn't they go to Mexico?
They did go to Mexico.
So you just didn't go?
I didn't have the passport at the time.
So you were the one flaking. You were the problem.
I'm not flaking. I'm not flaking if I don't have it.
Yeah, but like, it's always the one person who's like, oh, I don't have a passport. Oh, I need to get a renewal. Oh, my driver's license.
Always.
But that's what I'm saying. Now everyone can get on the same page.
Well, so when I went to DR, that was like, we were in his kitchen. Like, he was
that
like,
was random?
That was, I just happened to pull up randomly, and then they were like, yo, like, let's go to DR. And I was like, all right.
I'm with it.
And then I gave him my passport.
And that was it.
The flight was booked, and I was like, guess I'm going to DR.
That was easy.
For 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks is nuts. Oh my god.
That was a long time.
Alright, so they don't work. For the most part. But you know what it is? I feel like the more... If you know like 2 are only going to work out of 20, then like try to plan like 100, and then at least like maybe like 10 will go through.
Why can't
you know
all
what I mean?
20 work? Like, so
but it depends who you're planning with. Like, it's great in theory, like, to go on vacation with this one specific friend because they're a good time. But, like, in reality, you know that shit's never going to work. Like, it's just a hope and dream.
I mean, I think, like, the first time I went out, like, no family, like, it was, like, friends, was to Miami in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the coordinator. They planned everything. It was, like, we sent her the money every time for this, like, and she just took care of this. I think, like, if you see one person... that like
who's like really with it, who's like, okay, I'm gonna handle it, I'll put the whole thing on my card. You need someone that has a credit card that has the biggest limit, that they'll put it all there, and it's like, I already paid for this, you need to pay back.
I did that one time like we went out and I put my credit card on it. And
you never do it again, right?
Never.
The next day you're like, hey, you didn't send me.
I mean, it was like I got the money for the most part, but then like you're never gonna get like everything, and I kind of knew you know that going into it, like I'm gonna be taking care of a big part of this. But,
no, yeah, for sure, that's how that goes.
The trips though, like we just had one person that took the money, that found the Airbnb, we all agreed on it, and they just orchestrated everything, and then when it was time to leave, it was time to leave, and that was 2019, and then.
And you haven't been on one since?
Not French trips.
Like a big one, yeah.
Not a big one. Like there's just like 12, 13 of us. I'm surprised I don't know how that.
12 to 13 is nuts.
I don't know how that made up the group chat.
Oh my god. It was for Rolling Loud, no?
Yeah, it was Rolling Loud. We stayed in Miami.
I mean, it's easier when you're doing something like that too, where it's like a reasoning why you're going, compared to like, let's just go.
Well, we were there for 7 days. We were there for a week, but the concert was only 3 days. So we got there like a day or two before the concert, and then we were there for like another day after the concert. So, but like, we had 2-3 days extra to like do stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was. I don't think that's something that would never happen again in my lifetime.
You think that's one and done? Well, I want us to all go on a group trip, so hopefully not.
We've been friends for a very long time, and I don't think all of us have went to like Six Flags together in Jersey. Like I didn't go.
Not all of us.
Not all of us. So
no, that's very true.
We gotta make it happen though.
All right, what's your worst travel experience?
2020, just like everything was wrong. I went to San Diego, and I never check it back, but like I decided. Like,
you went by yourself?
No.
Oh, okay.
And never check it back. Checked the bag. Nice little 6-hour flight to San Diego, and land. I go to like the baggage claim, and like, you know, it's like they come out in waves, so it's like your bag's like never there first. It was like 30 minutes later, and like the bag stopped coming out. A whole other flight.
You see other people coming out.
A flight from like Colorado. Now I got put to that like baggage claim section.
And you're
so
like, huh?
I'm like, where's my bag at? So I go to like the help desk, and they're like, oh, like yeah, we'll take a look for it. Like we'll find like it's here. We'll find it. So I sat down like the booth for another 20 minutes or so. Mm-hmm. She comes back. She's like, we can't find it. And I was like, what do you mean you can't find it? And she's like, yeah, we can't find it, like this and that. So now I'm like, do I get ghetto in here and like start wilding out because we can't find my bag? Or
do I get ratchet?
Do I take like the cool, calm, collected approach? So I kind of took it in the middle. It was like half.
You were stern.
I was stern.
I was like, you need to find it though.
You need to find this. And she was like, I was like, is it here? And she was like, yeah, like it's scanned down, like it's scanned like in the plane.
Yeah.
It left. I was like, so where is it? Like, so yeah, I was in the airport for like an extra like 2 hours or so. We were trying to find this thing, and she was like, yeah, like we don't want to hold you up, so like you can go to your hotel. Like we'll give you a ride. You need a ride to the hotel.
That was nice.
Number. That's the least you can do. The least you can give me a ride. So she's like, yeah, like we'll give you a ride to the hotel. We'll give you $100 flight credit. I'm like, first off, this is JetBlue. Like, this is so a $100 flight credit.
JetBlue do better.
This is JetBlue. They're not giving you like $100 is gonna do nothing for you. Like,
yeah, no, that's not
at all.
Not at all.
Nothing. Like that just gets you. That's like I think we're gonna take JetBlue. Here's $100.
And honestly, I really like JetBlue, so I'm like shocked that they wouldn't do better.
Well, after that, I haven't flown JetBlue, and I've been flying Delta.
Delta's good too, but as of recently, like they were like having like shortages and like people and stuff, so it was getting a little crazy.
That's another story. Actually, I got another one. Terrible story.
So you lost your luggage in the first one.
Lost my luggage. They ended up finding it. I got back to the hotel. Like they called me like, yeah, we found it. And I was like, you don't mind me asking, like, where was this? Like that it took you 4 hours to find it. It fell off like the ramp, like when it's coming off the plane, and they're putting it on like a little cart to bring it inside.
So it was just
she was outside
on the runway. Probably getting kicked by all the other planes as they're driving by.
It was dusty. When I got it, shit was dusty. Like you could see they try to like.
No.
That was dusty, bro.
Wow, I'd be livid because like
sick.
You were telling me that like the people that are like checking the plane and stuff, they didn't see a fucking luggage sitting there.
No one saw this in the bag.
It doesn't look suspicious. Like people, I would think it's like a bomb.
I was like, no, like either someone that's like, because it was like obviously inside like the gate, so like you had people that were like in the windows, like no one saw a bag
and
outside,
thought that's weird.
And no one saw it. It took them like 3-4 hours to realize it was outside the entire time, and like it was this big black bag. It had like a bunch of like little stickers and like little keychains and stuff on it, like just to like make it different. And it took me 4 hours to find that. that was the worst flight experience I had.
I feel like my worst experience traveling, it was probably a long time ago. I feel like I haven't really had like a bad experience unless I'm not remembering it. But I do remember this time I was going to Puerto Rico, and it was me, my parents, my brother, his girlfriend, and my grandparents. Maybe it wasn't my brother and his girlfriend. Maybe it was my grandparents. I don't know. But it was a lot of us though. And it was like this huge snowstorm. We're going to JFK, so like we're stuck in the snowstorm, and like we're going, and you just start seeing like the cars like starting to like slide, and like they got the lights flashing. They're like on the sides, they can't go anymore, and we're like, yo, bro, like keep trekking, like we gotta make it there. And there's mad of us in the car with mad luggage, so it's already like kind of like weighing the car down. So whatever, we end up getting there, but we're already like late as shit. Like we're like practically about to miss this flight. Like we need to hurry up and get there. We finally did arrive, and we're like coming. They left the car there for parking, so if you're at JFK, you know how you have to go up and you take like the little shuttle, and then it brings you kind of like to your terminal. So my dad was parking the car. We're going up the Escalade, and I'm like first. So I'm like, bet, a train's here, guy. Like, let's go. Let's get right in. Like, we're moving on good time. And I'm like, bet, I'm going to go. I'm going to get the train for us. And I'm like, I'd say I'm like 12 or 13. Literally, why did I turn around? I'm like, I got the train. I turn around. These motherfuckers are just coming up the thing. They're just all looking at me, and the doors are literally closing. And I'm like, and I'm literally on this fucking train. The doors are closing, and they're on the outside. And I'm like, you're not going to get on? Like, help. Literally, I didn't know where it was going to take me. I feel like I didn't understand, like, an airport at that age. Mm-hmm. So, literally, I'm like, what the fuck am I about to do now? Where is this going to take me? How am I going to find them again? We need to make this flight.
I was never going to see you again.
I'm like, oh, it's over for me. I'm done. So, literally, it goes to, like, thank God, I went to the next station, and then it was like, starting the route again. Mm-hmm. So, I ended up coming right back after I went to that one stop. And then they were all like, bro, like, what the fuck? And on the other side, because I didn't know this was going on, my dad, like, parks the car. He finally comes up. He's like, all right, we're all here. Let's go. And they're all looking like, so she just went on the train, and we don't know where she just went. But eventually I came back, and it was fine. But, like, literally I was, like, crying on the train. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I thought my life was over.
I know everyone on the train was looking at you like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is this little-ass girl? Like,
you ever missed a flight?
No, I don't think I have. I think I've made every flight.
I just missed one this June.
That's
time.
tough.
Years of flying. I've been flying since I was like 7.
What was the reasoning? You were late?
CPT, bro. CPT.
What's that?
Call people time. Yo.
Okay. Have you ever been on vacation with a significant other?
Couple.
What's that like? Like personally, like for me, like going on vacation with like a significant other, like I don't know. I feel like it's not that it's a true test to like if you guys could really be together, because like you're, especially if it's just you two, it's like you're both going and you're stuck in like this room, and like you're there like let's say for like a week, just like with each other for 24 fucking hours for 7 fucking days. Like that shit could be a lot. So like
when you come back, like we didn't see each other for
you're like, yeah, that was enough
for a couple days. But
also like using the bathroom, like for me, like if I have to take a shit, like I can't take a shit knowing like my man is like 5 feet away. Like it's not coming out of me.
Like the only time like when it was kind of like crammed in the hotel room was when I was in Charlotte. That's when I got COVID. Like a year after, like March 2020.
While you're on vacation?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Oh my god.
I was just there dying and stuff. Like, did
she get it too?
No. Surprisingly.
Did she like sit next to you? Did you guys like try to like?
No, it was the same bed. It's just.
How the fuck did she not get it?
She didn't get it. I did.
What the fuck?
Because we drove there and I remember we stopped at a Waffle House. So,
I've never been to a Waffle House.
You've never been to a Waffle House?
No, and I've been to Virginia like twice.
You're missing out.
It's fire. Well, what? It's just like a diner.
It's waffles, bro. It's like
IHOP.
It's the most gringiest tables that like you can think of in the world. But like you just have to look past the stickiness and just look at what they're serving. Like you gotta remember the dirtiest places
supply the best food.
Like it's just I'll stand by that for the rest of my life. If you walk in there and your shoes are sticking to the floor,
it's gonna be a good
It was like people that make a mess.
I really wanted to yawn so fucking bad, bro, this whole time. I feel like you could see my gestures.
It's the straight tequila.
It puts you to bed.
It does. It does push you to sleep. Like, as soon as I go home, I'm definitely gonna knock after this.
Actually, that is one of my eggs. People who don't know how to act at somebody else's house. Like, why are you fucking acting? Like, what are you doing?
And people don't know how to act. Every time someone comes here, bro.
The amount of stories I have of anything that belongs to me that my friends love to destroy, bro. Not real friends.
Nah, real friends do break shit in your crib. Like, I broke a few things in Carlos's crib. Like,
really? You don't seem like the type.
Oh, I broke a few things in there.
In this house, not only have I had my window broken, our countertop was burned, my back window of my car was shattered, and I literally had to buy a whole new car. What else needs to be done to me? I'm not sure.
Stop opening your door to people to come in. Every time you have
Bitch, you're next. You're the only one that hasn't broken anything.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I almost broke up in your bathroom stairs.
Yeah, my dad was like, "What was that?" Go check on him. I was like, "Okay."
I'm there in the bathroom, like the tissue box on top of the toilet. I'm watching this thing slide off the thing.
And it fell.
It fell, and like the toilet paper rack fell on my foot. Like I was like,
and you're just like,
I'm there like,
oh. I'm fucking dead. This is like completely off topic, but yeah, we'll bring it back to what we're talking about.
Oh, it's not really to each his own, but that clapping shit when the plane lands, bro.
Stop! You don't like that?
No.
No, and it's funny because like depending like the flight you're on, like. I know if I'm going to DR or Puerto Rico, like we're clapping.
You know flight was.
but like sometimes like when we arrived in Mexico when I went with Marjorie, like I was kind of like since like like we're a majority was like I guess the majority wasn't Spanish at all, but like we're going to like a Spanish place. I'm thinking like we're gonna clap and like I kind of like wait and think like all right, are we gonna do it? I didn't hear anyone do it. Okay, so I guess we're not clapping.
That's
like I literally I'm like, are we gonna do it?
Puerto Rican and Dominican thing. That's my like when I went to Florida.
Yeah.
The flight was full of Dominicans.
Really?
You knew it because they were. Green highlighter colors all over the place, bro. Like, we were going like a rave. It was crazy.
I'd say an ick for me traveling would be going with people who are like just tight on money. It's like, why the fuck did you come, bro? Like you're blowing mine.
That's why it never makes up the group chat anyway, because there's people it might be a rough week or month or whatever. You can't really.
Yeah, but it's like, why the fuck did we plan this vacation? Like. You know what I mean? Like, be better. Yeah. Don't come then. Like, be prepared. But, like, then who's, like, stay home? Because now, I got to fucking pay for your ass now?
So, because I got no money, I got to watch you have fun?
Bro, yes! What the fuck?
If you're really my real friends, you're supposed to hold me down.
I can hold you down for, like, a meal, bro. But for a whole entire trip, and if we're going to Miami, get the fuck out of here.
As long as I can make it out there. Like, as long as I can buy my flight and throw it down for, like, the telly or, like, the Airbnb, like... Hold me down for the food, bro. Like I'm not asking for too much. You're bugging.
Like I'm not that friend, so don't go on a vacation with me if that's what you think we're about to do. Like I can hold it down and then you hold me down and like we go back and forth. Like I'm not looking at actual prices. It's like, oh, I got this dinner, I bet, so I'll get breakfast tomorrow. But I'm not about to sit here and
we looking at prices.
I'm not about to sit here and fucking you can't pay for the bottle, don't worry, I got it. You need this, don't worry, I got it. Like no, bro. You can sit your ass in the hotel room if you want to come broke.
You hear that? Sometimes you gotta cut the grass. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes snakes is lingering in the grass. Sometimes you gotta cut it.
No, but like it's just not fair. It's genuinely not fair.
It's not, but like if that's like your homie and like they were just down on their like luck and it's like if they can make it out there, like if I had a friend that like could buy the flight and like throw it down for like the Airbnb, the place to stay. Like, I'll for the food and stuff like that. Like, I'll like.
Oh, we're going on excursions. We're going to this. We're going to that. You're about to hold it down.
Are you talking out of the country? Or are you talking about just like?
Let's say we went to Miami for a weekend.
I'll hold you down for the weekend. I'm not
for everything that we do.
Not all right. Eating wise, you gotta eat. But like, if we're going to like the mall, bro, I'm not buying you anything out of here. Like,
we're going to the club. You're holding it down. We're popping bottles. You're holding it down. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. You're holding it down. We're going to the beach, you're holding it down. Like, but that's what I mean. Or not even that, like, we can't do certain things because, like, it's not in, like, your budget.
Yeah, I mean, but if it's multiple people, then, like, you all, like... Then you
no, that makes sense, though. But it's like that one person who's like, oh, actually, I can't because... And it's like, bro, you're holding the group back.
Like, me, I wouldn't... If I knew I couldn't, like, provide for myself out there, then I'm just not going to go. But, like...
Exactly. But that's the common sense about it. That's like, what you would think.
If it's like the only friends that person has and they're all leaving without them.
No, but I mean, it depends the person. Like if I knew they were genuinely going through like a situation type shit, then it kind of like
me down. If
as a collective, we'd be like I'd be like, me and you, like, let's hold down what's his face. Like, we got him. Like, we'll go halvesies on him. But, like, come on, bro. Like, come the fuck on.
Stay home.
That's my biggest one, I think.
I don't think I've been in that situation where
I haven't. I don't want to be. That's what I don't.
But I've been on.
But like I've heard of it. And okay, why do people say that when friends go to Miami that they come back not friends? What's that whole thing about?
It's the truth, bro. Miami turns you. You really learn who your friends are, like on vacation. Like that's like
in Miami.
Just in general, like if you go on vacation with your friends, like that's when like that either makes or breaks like your friendship. Because if you're at the crib, right? You're just in your town.
It's easier. It's calmer.
If your friend starts to blow yours, you can leave. Like,
yeah.
And then that's that. You see each other like a couple days later. But if your friend blew yours on like day 1, and you got 6 days left of this, like, and you gotta, like, you can't avoid them.
Yeah.
But I think stuff like that happens where, like, they go out there, didn't tell anybody that they ain't really got it like that.
Yeah, and it's like now I'm holding you down. Like we're definitely not friends when I come back.
Yo, bro, you can like. Throw down for me for this bottle, and you're like,
and you're like, bro, what? Like,
just got here.
You bought 3 outfits to come here from like Gucci, and now I need to hold you down.
Hold it down, but I think that's so much stuff. Miami really is like vacation's one thing, but Miami is definitely like a.
But like, why? Like, why specifically Miami?
Just because in Miami, nobody.
Is it because it's like expensive? It's like a party city where like you're just like.
You can be in Miami and it's like when I went, it wasn't like crazy expensive at the time, but like I just think Miami people try to act a certain way sometimes in Miami.
Okay.
Because it's Miami.
All right, we're gonna cut this shit right now. All right, we're gonna finish taking this.
I got probably.
I can't take this whole thing. That's beast. Can you have some?
You not see what I have?
I have to drive after this. So we're not. It's fine. We're not. We'll do a small one. We'll do a small one. But we're gonna do a cheers to end off the episode. It's fucking nasty. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you again, Turon, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to stay tuned for next Thursday. Bye.